The stars are aligning when it comes to the Model S and X refresh, which for a long time has just been kind of a rumor. You know, you hear about it, you hear from sources familiar with the matter, but most recently, the development is getting very interesting because for one, Tesla has extended the amount of time the Model S and X factory lines are shut down, but for two, Tesla is now instructing employees at Tesla showrooms to start selling off and getting rid of all of the Model S's and X's they have on display. So Tesla's done this in the past. Sometimes you can get a much cheaper Tesla if you're buying one that was used in the showroom. It's probably not going to be in mint condition and it probably won't have, a low number of miles on it. But a few people have bought Teslas that way in the past. And the fact that now they're instructing their own staff to just sell all of them and no longer have any new Model S's and X's coming in soon means that that refresh we've talked about, whether it's going to be a horizontal display or a more higher quality interior. And Electric has said that Tesla has been actually planning for an exterior refresh of some kind for quite some time. And of course, we have the Plaid Model S in the timeline of things we expect Tesla to announce. And we're ideally assuming that the Plaid Model S is going to have some tweaks to the traditional Model S design. It might not be as drastic of a refresh as something like Alwynard has come up with his concepts. So we can all wish and imagine. It would be cool, but finding out that they kind of want to clear out inventory, in my opinion, is evident that, okay, whatever this Model S and X refresh is, it must be kind of a big deal if they don't want to have any of the old-fashioned, uninteresting 2020 Model S and X's in showrooms anymore, because apparently if they're asking their employees to get rid of those, that means there probably won't be any Model S's and X's like those moving forward, You don't want consumers coming into the showroom and being like, oh, so this is what the Model S is like, if they then go on the website, order one, and it doesn't really look like that. So I'm hoping here for a huge interior refresh. Hopefully we can get some of those Cybertruck style 17-inch horizontal displays, but of course the software in the UI would have to alter quite a bit because they most likely want to have a smaller instrument cluster behind the steering wheel. I think because the Model S is more based around performance and the Model X is going for more luxury, it makes sense to give them some interior advantages over the Model Y and Model 3. Give them some fancier displays, give them some bigger screens, and don't do what you did with the holiday update and make the car UI animations cover up more of the maps. But either way, I think most people can agree the Model S and X are very much overdue for some type of interior refresh, and when it comes to the exterior, it might take a trained eye to actually notice the differences. If you look at a side-by-side comparison of, traditional Model S versus what the Plaid prototypes have looked like, you'll notice it's a bit more lower to the ground, a bit more aggressive. It kind of looks like the wind has blasted the face of the Model S to be a bit more slanted, but tiny changes like that could be coming to the outside as well. And the other big announcement that I hope Tesla can touch on whenever the Model S and X do officially get refreshed and the website can reflect it, and who knows, maybe the Tesla YouTube channel or Twitter can actually show us the interior changes and that kind of thing, but I would love it if they just came forward and similar to when they announced the Model Y was ahead of schedule, they can announce the Plaid Model S with the 4680 cells and everything. That's also ahead of schedule, and Elon has alluded to on Twitter that they were possibly sandbagging that Plaid Model S timeline. So if they announce that, hey, all new Model S's and X's have this updated interior and a slightly tweaked exterior, maybe we can get some new images of it on the website. And also, Plaid Model S deliveries are going to start in June of this year. So people who put in a reservation, we can be like, hey, get ready because the coolest sedan in the world is about to come out. That would be awesome, but a lot of speculation on my part. So I guess if you're in the market for a Model S and X right now, you might want to hold off just a couple more weeks. Obviously, we'll only know if all of this hype is for nothing if Tesla starts up the Model S and X production again and vehicles that were built in 2021 have the same design as before. Then we'll know for sure we were wrong. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think by the time Model S and X production comes up online again, we'll most likely have some answers from Tesla about these changes and what the interior might end up looking like. So are you guys as excited as I am for these updates? Feel free to let me know. Thank you all for watching. Hope you have an excellent rest of your day. Take care.